This June, while I was racing with PanAmerica Superbike, I witnessed an all-time lap record set by this man, Jason Waters. Race day, PanAmerica Superbike at Roebling, round 4. First race of the day for me is the Grand Corsa Super Stock 1000. The one thing you guys are going to notice when we're on the grid is that there's a light, and that light is literally like an FIM start light up on the tower of the Roebling tower here. So you'll see a guy at the front of the grid, red flag. I'll go up to my position, which is marked by a number on the tarmac, by the way, which is really cool. So it's kind of hard to screw up. So I'm P3, so I'll line up on the number 3. Guy with the red flag goes away. Now I'll look up at the light, revs up, wait for the light to go out. Light goes out, boom. Anyway, so yeah, 12 laps, first call. So gotta go. See you guys later.
Qualifying on the front row was a huge boost for me, especially since the only other two guys who went faster are two Moto America Stock 1000 riders, Roebling and Jason Waters. If you guys haven't seen that lap, go ahead and check out my data logging video. I actually do a breakdown of that lap and get into some other interesting stuff that goes along with data logging and trying to go faster. But one of the main reasons I was able to actually run a time that was somewhat okay was because of some adjustments I made to the bike, specifically the chassis. Moving the bike higher by lowering the forks in the triple clamp as well as flipping the eccentric shock mount made the bike much more agile during transitions. And Roebling is all about transitions and being fast in the mid-corner. One final note is that I dropped a tooth on the front sprocket. Now, acceleration is important, but you'll notice I'm not actually getting into 6th gear, especially on a long straightaway like this. Sometimes you don't need to be aggressive with gearing selection. This track is all about high corner speed and using as much throttle as possible, and aggressive gearing just won't work. And now we get to talk about something that's a little bit embarrassing for me, but it's old hat. If you guys have been around and you've seen my videos, you know I have a hard time launching. Okay, it's not even comical anymore, it's downright embarrassing. With a bike that has launch control from the factory, wow. I practice, I promise, I read the owner's manual. I looked up videos, I watched people do it, and I sat here and I did it again and again and again, and still, just. I do know that it does get better. This isn't the end of it, okay? I promise. I know some of you guys have been helping me out with this. My buddy O'Dane's been telling me how to launch, and of course there's guys like the Henderson, and he's been telling me how to do this kind of stuff, and I've been failing miserably. So I'm sorry, guys, but hey, that is one of my flaws. What flaws do you have? If you have a flaw, I'd love to hear about it, and maybe we can compare notes. I can help you with yours, and maybe you can help me with mine. So comment below, right?
All right, here we go. Getting ready for the Grand Corsa. It's gonna be 12 laps. Roebling Road Raceway. Say that 9 times fast. It's despicable. Anyway, so we got kind of a mixed grid. The first 4 positions, first 4 positions. That's right. There's 4 experts in the grid. Are all experts. Here we go. Lights are about to go out. There it goes. Come on, Aaron. Come on. What? Oh, they all went by me except for one guy. You notice a little noise there. That was fun, right? But never mind that, because we're going into turn 1, boy! Come back! Yes, got one back. All right, hey, that looks like a 600 in front of me, and I got another BMW behind me. It's actually a good looking color on that 600, I will admit. The leathers and everything matches quite nicely. but I really love turn 3, so let's get smoking through turn 3 because this gets some high corner speed. Ooh, here we go. Ooh. I love that move. That move in turn, yeah, what was that, turn 4? Turn 4 entrance? Yeah. That is a fantastic move coming through there. It's about one of the only 2 or 3 passing places you can get on this track. But that doesn't matter because Steven's up in front of me and he's being chased by some guy on an R1. He's on a CBR 1000, by the way, not a triple R, but a regular double R, a 2017. And it's not even one of those special SP1 or 2s. It's just a regular old 2017 CBR 1000RR. It's actually got some pretty good kit in it. I gotta admit, I really like your build, Steven. It's got an HRC Kitty CU harness and such. Oh, BMW power, and I lost a position. My turn 5 sucks, guys. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. You notice I've got a little gap, and we passed another guy. See that noise? Yeah. Got a little gapometer in front of me. That's at the start-finish. So whatever guy is in front of me at start-finish, that's the gap to them. Okay, so obviously, like, I don't know this during the race, and that doesn't really justify like what actually is happening on track. But anyway, you get kind of an idea of what's happening, and you know, maybe we'll get some fun commentary out of it, you know? So anyway, a couple of Beamers running up the rear of a Honda. You'll never hear me say that again because that was entirely too awkward. But anyway, here we go. Come on, Beamer brothers, let's do this. By the way, I think he's French, the guy in front of me with the BMW. French-Canadian, maybe? Come on, let's go, let's go. We've got at least 20 to 25 horsepower on Steven's bike, even though Steven's got all the kit in the world on it. And we got an R1 up my chuff. So there's like 4 of us in a little train here. Power! Power! I don't know. The SC2 slick that I was running this day, for whatever reason, I'm thinking longevity for tire life on a 1000, which is really stupid because frankly, I'm just not getting any grip. Like coming out of this corner, you can't see it, but the bike's just... I don't have traction control on, so I could feel everything that was happening with the rear tire. The rear tire was spinning up by at least 20 mile an hour faster than the front tire through that corner. Anyway, gap 6/10 to the guy in front of me, which would have been the Frenchest up there in front of me. And yeah, it wasn't too good. So he's obviously getting out of that next corner a lot better than I am, but I'm right on Steven's tail here, so I bet you I can pull that move like I did with that Kawasaki. Come on, kids, get up on him, sneak up on him. Let's go, let's go. Ooh, don't run off in the grass. That would have not been good. We would have both gone there. Ah, it's unfortunate. Look at him. Look at him. He's looking good. Looking good, but going slow. Oh, sorry, you're not going slow, Steven. I love you, buddy. But still, the R1 persists. I've got to figure out this track. I think that I'm not going quickly in the corners. What do you guys think? You think that's it? That's got to be it, right? Because obviously I have all the horsepower in the world, even though I am 255 pounds or whatever when I was riding this. So this last corner too, like right here, look, I'm doing 94, 93 miles an hour. Okay, it's not bad corner speed, but I bet you can do a lot faster than that. Listen to the bike. And you know what? When you're on the bike, it's really quiet. Top speed, 162, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I saw a 167 on the dash there. Not the dash, you know, the thing in the corner that has speed on it, whatever that's called. Yeah, and in turn 1 here, you're hugging it too tight. Like, you actually need to drive into the tight side of turn 1 and then go way out and then back into 2, which is hard to do. And then turn 3 here is, you can go a lot faster through here, but it feels like you're going as fast as possible. It's wild. And then you have to actually, so on a 600, you could peel on the throttle through there and go really fast and then have like a long time to get on the brakes and prepare for turn 4. And 1000 doesn't do that. You're rolling through there really quick and then you try to roll on the gas to full stake and all of a sudden you're at the apex of turn 4. So you can't just sit there and go rip and then just dive in. Otherwise you're going to be going just way too fast. Downhill into turn 7 and up to turn 8. Now on the exit here, I was getting wheel spin in qualifying. I actually got a pretty good slide on a brand new SC2. Like I was saying with the SC2, it doesn't have a lot of grip. It's got durability-ish, but it doesn't have a lot of grip. It's like they gave up grip for durability, but got neither, if that makes any sense. I mean, obviously they gave up grip, but they didn't gain durability in the amount of grip they lost. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. So if you want durability, go with an SC3. If you want grip, go with an SC1 or lower. If it's really hot, you can get an SC2.
Here we go again. We're on lap 4. We're running mid-17s. It's not bad. Steven was running, let's see, I counted his laps. He ran, let's see, 7 laps in a row under 17.5. Between 17.0 and 17.5, he ran 7 laps in a row like that. Consistency out the nose. And I was struggling just to get like a quick lap in. Like here, I'm a little bit slower than my qualifying lap. I qualified with an official time of 17.2. My lap timer said a 16.8. So it was, I don't know which one to believe, honestly, because I feel like I did everything the same, and then I actually have a lap in here, which is very similar to my qualifying lap according to my dash, and I overlaid the data. It's exactly the same, more or less. So I don't know if the transponder didn't pick up kind of right one time or whatever. But anyway, got an R1 up my rear end again. Wish this dude would back off because that's not comfortable, if you know what I'm saying. But we're gonna get out of this last corner. We're gonna watch Steven up there trying to drag elbow or something. Full stick, let's go! Beamer power, eat that Yamaha. What? Oh, he's not going away. I don't have the power, but I got the brakes, boy. Yeah, down into turn 1. Come on, catch me if you can. Yes, I tell you what, the Pirelli front tire is actually one of the best tires, because if you haven't read that recent article in Motorsports Magazine where Matt Oxley is talking to Danilo Petrucci, who's actually ridden all 3 major tire brands, that be Michelin, Dunlop, and Pirelli, at top tier international and national levels, and from what he's saying, for like superbike stuff, the Pirelli front tire is actually really good. You can brake really hard on the edge, like leaning over on the side of the tire, versus something like a Dunlop or a Michelin. And if you guys watch GP at all, you'll know that Michelins, they don't like to be trail brake. Not like a Pirelli anyway. Now it's hard to compare because obviously those are GP bikes. These are not GP bikes. Look at him, he's getting right up on me. Bro, back off. I know I'm slow there, but you just can't get by me because this is my position. You can't have it, right? I don't know. All right, 94, 95, 97, 100, power! Yes, you can stick with me on this one. BMW for the win. Let's go. And we got a 0.6 of a gap to Steven, but we're gonna make it all up into turn 1, right? No, and we ran a 16.9, which, like I said, it was pretty close to my qualifying time according to my dash, but I don't know, for whatever reason, at this point, I'm struggling, man. I'm giving everything I can to try to stay with Steven, because I know I can be faster than him by like a few tenths, but he's killing me with that consistency. So guys, if you're out there thinking that your qualifying time means that you're faster, because I'm looking at 3rd place with him. Now, obviously at this point, I'm thinking, bro, I'm catching him, let's go, and I can hear this R1 behind me, which is entirely aggravating. And I didn't catch him. So what you're seeing here is me running off at around lap 9. Not running off, but running deep, and then old R1 boy decides to just slip on through. I'm getting exhausted, so we skip ahead to lap 10, and we're about to finish this race up, and then this dude from like nowhere decides he's going to start running me down. And I'm tired of it. I'm just embarrassed. My hand hurts. I've got arm pump. I know that's an excuse that everybody likes to use, but I promise you, my hands could barely unwrap from the bars. And I promise you, I was going down the front straightaway like this. Like just rolled on with like maybe 2 or 3 fingers. Watch this. This dude's doing 7 seconds a lap faster than me. What? Look at that. Jason Waters, everybody, take a bow. Now on that lap, he was running about a 1:11.3 or something like that. On lap 5 of this race, he ran a 1:09.989. Do you people understand how quick that is? Now that's a BMW M1000RR, but boy, I'm gonna tell you what, that is an absolutely stonking lap time. Hats off to you, Jason. Incredible.
Did you just set the record?
He had to have. Fresh off the track from our Grand Corsa. I got tired in the middle of the race. Let's just call it what it is and not pretend. Steven didn't get tired. It was close. It was really close there. First 4 laps, first 5 laps, really fun. Had a lot of passing. My launch sucked. I tried launch control in practice, but I couldn't get it to work, so I tried just regular launching it. Still sucks, but I gained back at least 1 position in turn 1. Steven, who just set the record?
I don't know if it's the record, but Jason Waters ran a 1:09.
So Jason Waters ran a 1:09.9 in that race. 1:09.89. That's actually blindingly fast. One thing I'm looking at with Beamer, the handlebars vibe. Like I have arm pump. My forearm is just absolutely, that's exaggerated, it's significant. I might have to do something about that if I'm gonna ride that setup for long periods of time like that. Debilitating. At one point, I had a hard time with the strength of my finger to pull on the brakes to get what I was using for brakes into turn one, which totally jacks my entire turn 1-2 speed, which then my time started back. So I had to use 2 fingers. Anyway, everything's fantastic. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Even when the results don't show it, improvements continue to multiply. I sincerely hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, may the road rise up to meet you, the wind be ever at your back, and our God continue to hold you in the palm of his hand. Keep it rubber side down.